Hey, how's it going, YouTube? How y'all doing today? I'm over here in this tractor barn right now working on these tractors. This is a Ford 800 tractor. I think it's 70 something years old or something like that. It's something, I forget exactly what year this tractor was made. Yeah, but I've been working on this tractor. I replaced, so big idea of what I'm doing right now is replacing the distributor. So this is the distributor, this is the coil. I figured I would get a new coil just because these coils are like just maybe $10-20. This distributor is a well, it's about 120. I need to put a new distributor on here. Yep. So well, okay, so as I was working on this thing, I got all new parts in. I pulled this distributor from here. This distributor is an original part, so it's really in here, but I did get it out of here. You see that little see, I didn't push it all the way back in. I just put it back in slightly so that it would yeah, just because I didn't want stuff just getting in here, like gunk and stuff getting right into the engine reservoir, the engine oil reservoir. So I just stuck that slightly back in there. Then so what had happened was that, okay, so when I was when I really got over here to look at this to look at what was going on with this distributor, I had realized, okay, so what had happened was that this this coil, this right here, or excuse me, it's not a coil, I don't know what this is, but this is this wiring thingy-majigger that connects from the coil to the distributor right here, like this. It's supposed to connect like this. I'm guessing that what had happened was that one of my cattle had been rubbing their head on my tractor, and they had just knocked it slightly loose. Because when I really got to just taking everything apart to replace everything, I realized that center wire that goes in right here from the coil, that goes like this from the coil to the distributor, had been knocked loose. So that's why the distributor wasn't working. Oh, that's why it was like, oh, I think something's wrong with my distributor. It was because of that. And so, well, okay, so I was really looking forward to working on this tractor. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go replace my distributor. And then so I was really looking forward to working on this tractor. So I had the part in my hand, I had the new distributor in my hand. So I just said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do this anyway because I really want to do this thing. And so I took a it's okay, it wasn't like I was being a ding dong, right? It's just I just really wanted to work on this tractor. So well, okay, so I took a pry bar, this right here. I took this pry bar because this sucker was on here real tight. I pulled the whole distributor apart. I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to, so what had happened was I took this whole distributor apart so I could see if I could tie a rope in here or something like that to yank at this thing because it was really stuck. And so I just said, you know what, even if I break this thing or mess it up, it doesn't matter because I have a new one, right? So that was what was going on in my head. I tried as hard as I could. I mean, I was pulling on this thing and it would not come out of the engine block. It would not come out of here. And so what I ultimately did was took this with a hammer. See, I messed up the back real bad hammering at this thing, but I stuck it in here like this and then just started hammering around here to get to break that seal. And then after about 2 hours of doing that, I was able to pop this thing out. And so when I did that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put in my new distributor. So when I pulled the new distributor out of the box and then I set it in here, I realized that the new distributor, it's just the distributor shaft is just no, I can't pull that out right now just as is, but the distributor shaft, the shaft that goes into the engine right here, on the new distributor, it's like an inch longer than this one. And so it sticks out of the engine by about an inch, by about this much, maybe a half an inch to an inch somewhere. And so everything else with it looks about exactly identical, but the distributor shaft is just longer than my original part. Then to put icing on the cake, the new distributor is made in China, which I'm like, oh well, I just took an original part, messed it up real bad. Now I was doing anything I could. You see this hole right here? This is where the oiler goes in. I completely broke that. So I messed this thing up completely. I messed this old distributor up completely. Taking this apart to put in a new distributor. Then my new distributor, it doesn't even fit. and to put icing on that icing, this coil, check this out. This coil, where'd my old coil go? Where did my old coil go? It's here somewhere. Oh, this wire, it fits on my old coil. I got a new spark plug harness too, just because a spark plug wiring kit, just because. And check this out. This thing doesn't even fit in here. It just doesn't even fit. So this is slightly out of spec too of the one that I have. So if I push on it just a slight bit, it should pop right in. But it doesn't even fit. You see this one right here? It just pops in and out. It just pops in and out. This one, it fits real easily. But I don't want to bend this thingamajigger all up. So I'm not really pushing on it hard, because these machines, it shouldn't have to be like that. It should just pop in there. And so this thing doesn't even fit. And so now I'm sitting here like, well, maybe I'll give that another go. Now I'm like, oh man, well, I got to use my old coil too. It just doesn't fit. And so I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure I got to put my old coil back in too. So yep, that's what's going on with this tractor. I would have had it fixed up by now already, but I guess I was just a little bit too I was really excited. I was really looking forward to working on this tractor. So that's what happened. It's okay. This is my little project tractor. I paid $3,200 for it. And so I mean, it's a neat little tractor to be able to work on. Parts on it are real cheap. They still make these parts. I can still find parts everywhere for it, brand new, from a factory. I can still find brand new parts for this tractor. I can find them all over the place. So my big thing with this tractor is that this is my tractor that I learned to fix tractors on. And so I really like working on this thing. I'll have to replace the hydraulic pump right here. I'll have to replace the other seals on that, because it keeps losing pressure. Yep, the hydraulic pump, it doesn't prime itself. So when I start the engine, I have to leave the tractor running for about 15 minutes before the 3-point PTO will pick itself up or lower itself down. So yep, I'm guessing that the seals blew up on that thing, so I gotta fix that too. But that's about it for this tractor. Got a new tire on it. See the little thingamajiggers on it? Got a new tire on it. I got to replace the brake. I'm gonna take a look at the brake in here. I think it's this one. Let me see, which brake is it? Is this one right here? Oh, so it's actually this tire right here. This new tire, I guess, is the one with the brake problem. So I got to take this tire out of here, then I'll take a look at what's going on with the brake. I'll put a new brake assembly, a brake shoe in there, and then I got a kit for that. Then see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, then I'll think about it after that. I'll figure what's going on with this, or with that afterwards. But here's the other tractor. Here's the tractor that the 535, the 35 horsepower tractor. So the people who sold me this tractor, they told me that they were going to put all new fluids in it and everything. They were going to put new filters on it. And I'm thinking that they lied about doing that too. Because check this out, okay? Well, so here's what the hydraulic fluid. Okay, so I actually gotta move the high-low transmission here, I think, to pull this out. But the hydraulic, I'm gonna get this out of here as gently as I can. So the hydraulic fluid, get that on camera. It's got water in it. It's getting cloudy. It's got water in it, like it's been sitting outside. Okay, so take a look at that, is how cloudy that oil is. These people told me that they were going to put new oil in it, new fluids in it. They I'm pretty sure they lied about doing that too. So compare that oil with the hydraulic oil on this tractor. I always forget which side it's on. I don't know why. I always go to the other side first. But check that oil compared to this oil. See how clear that oil is right there? Just see how clear that is. It's hard to get this thing. Oh, see how clear that oil is right there? Then look at this right here. Engine oil on this tractor. Look at what so this is what clean engine oil looks like. I just did an oil change on this. This is what clean engine oil looks like. See how there's that add oil and then it's full, and then there's like a little thing right there to show if it's full or if it needs oil, as well as just how clean that oil is. Now look at this oil. I don't know what these guys were doing, but these people, I mean, they never fail to surprise me. I mean, it's just like everything that's happened with this tractor so far. It's like, man, these people are morons. Look at this. Look at what's going on with this. Look at how much engine oil there is in there, as well as how dirty it is. I'm trying to get this thing out of my finger. It's got a little finger loop in it. I'm trying to get my finger free from it. I'm gonna see if I zoom this out, if it helps get this better. But look at how much oil there is in this thing. Look at how much engine oil there is. It says it's way past the max. And look at how dirty it is. So this isn't new engine oil. And I haven't touched the fluids on this thing since I bought it, and I've only used it for about 30 hours, maybe even less. And so I don't know what these guys are doing. They told me that they were going to put new filters on it, that they were going to put new oil in it and everything. And then when I came in here the other day to just look at what's going on with this tractor, that's what I saw. So the major reason for why the transmission oil has water in it is because this tractor's been sitting outside. Which, when it's been here, it's been sitting under this barn since every single day since it's been here. It's been sitting under this barn. So there is almost zero way for me to get any sort of water in this transmission, in this transmission hydraulic oil. Practically zero way. When this tractor was over at that dealership, they have all their tractors sitting outside. So that's what I'm guessing happened. These people lied about putting the new fluids in here. These people, they probably lied about putting new filters on it too. So they lied about both that. They, as well as, you know, their service was horrible. They told me the wrong specs on this tractor. I mean, it was just I mean, these people, I mean, it's like every single time I look at this tractor, I'm just like, man, these people were just morons. So I'm going to put new filters on it myself. I'm going to put new oil in it myself. I'm going to put new transmission hydraulic fluid in it myself. This tractor is the shift on it is kind of sticky. So I'm going to see if that clears that up. Then I'm going to see so that's all I'm going to do with this tractor. This tractor, other than that, seems like it's going good. I haven't seen any blow by or anything on it, so that much is good. But yep, I'm going to I got a little bit of work to do on this tractor too that I'll get done here by next week. I got to return parts for the Ford 800, and then yep, get some new parts in that I'm gonna call them to make sure that I get the right part, because yeah, this last set of parts that I ordered were obviously wrong. So whatever I ordered, it said fits Ford 800, so that's why I put it on there, but it don't fit. Not my Ford 800. So yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm gonna call them and ask and get a customer support, get a mechanic from over there that really knows these parts, then ask him, because I don't know what's going on. Or so I'm just gonna ask them and ask them what's going on, because they'll know the specifics better than me. I just do maintenance and just keep these engines in working order so that I have something that I'm able to farm with, right? So. But yep, that's it right there. Just engine oil, transmission oil. I take a good look at them. Almost everything going on with the engine or with the tractor, there's some almost some level of diagnostics that can be done just by looking at the engine oil as well as the hydraulic transmission oil, then checking for blow by. If those three things check out, then just work the clutch. If the clutch works well, if it's easy to shift the gears, if the tractor moves when it's supposed to, that kind of stuff. Then if that all that stuff checks out, that's a pretty good, pretty decent tractor for mostly a pretty good decent tractor. I mean, like that other tractor has the brakes went out, so I mean there are other basic things. But I have yet to have an opportunity to open up an engine. That Ford engine, I would like to. Well, when I have an opportunity to do so, I'll do it. I'll open it up just to take a look inside. But yep, that's it for me today, YouTube. Y'all have a good one.